follow him, because he said, he goes on and he said, if you love your life, you will lose it. And again, I think we do this, even when we think we ain't doing this, we love our lives. We love our lives. You know, in one place, what did he say about people who would follow him? If you love father or mother or sister or brother more than me, you're not worthy of me. If you put anything else ahead of Christ, you are not worthy of him. I can go through and read you all the scriptures, but you know them. He talked about putting father, mother, brother, sister. He talked about the one who said, I got some oxen, let me go prove them. The one who said, I just got married. One who said, I got to go bury my father. To every one of them, he said, no, follow me. Nothing else comes before Christ.
That's right.
One man, he said, told him, sell everything you've got and follow me. I'm not saying he's telling anybody to do that, but what I'm saying is you've got to be willing to do that. You've got to be able to do that. And this all started out by me saying because people weren't here, and people left the church, and people weren't in church. And you think following Christ means coming to church? Yes, I do.
Amen.
Because you're not meeting with him at home. If you're watching the ball game, or if you went fishing, or if you're out doing something else, this is the place where he said that he would meet with us. This is the place that he set apart. This is the place where he said, forsake not the assembling of yourself together. If for no other reason, then he said to do that, and that is a command, we are to be doing that.
Right.
But things mean so much more to us than he does. And again, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody here. Most of this is to me. But we need to understand, we're doing these things even when we don't think we're doing these things. We don't realize we're doing it. You know, I talked about how it hurt me when people left the church. You can't get people to come to church. And I was getting discouraged and disgruntled and disappointed because people didn't come here tonight. That's all about me. I wasn't thinking. I say it, and I thought I mean it. If more we come, more can hear about Christ. And that's the truth, and I mean that. But what hurt me worse than them not coming to hear about Christ was them not coming because I'm the preacher. Sounds egotistical, don't it? But we all do it.
Right.
We all do it. You singers, you know.
Right.
If you go somewhere to sing, and these other people get up before you and sing, and everybody's shouting and running the aisles, and tears are flying, and they're hooting and hollering, and when you get up, everything's just, you know how it feels.
Amen. Amen.
And is your first thought, they're rejecting Christ.
No.
Is your first thought, they didn't even hear the message in that song.
No.
Your first thought is they rejected me.
Right.
That's right.
We all.
That's right.
Amen.
Every one of us.
That's a problem. It is a problem. We need what he said here. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except that corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it cannot bring forth fruit. And you might think it's talking about something else, but listen, in context. I'm reading it to you in context. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except the corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. He that loved his life. He's not talking about farming. He's not talking about something else. He's talking to people about if you love your life. He's talking about you've got to die because if you love your life, you shall lose it. And he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. If any man serve me, let him follow me. That's the word. That's the word. And until we can give up and let go of the flesh and the fleshly feelings and all those kind of things, we're not what we need to be and what we could be and what we should be for Christ. And I said this already, but I'm going to read it. It's in Luke. You all know the scripture. It's in Luke 9. If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. We quote the verse. We have the verse studied in Sunday school. We hear the verse preached. But we need to listen to the verse. If any man will come after me. Are we followers of Christ? If we really are, this is what Christ said. If you are my follower, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. You don't have the luxury. You don't have the right. You don't have that freedom to suffer those things and think it's about you. You have to deny yourself. He said, if you're going to be my follower, if you're going to come after me, you've got to deny yourself, your ego, your pride, your poor little feelings, and everything else that we allow to take control. We have got to deny that. He said, deny yourself and take up the cross. An instrument of torture and an instrument of death. Take it up and follow me. Where did he go when he took the cross? To death. That's what we have to do. And he said, take up your cross daily and follow me. I truly believe, if we could get it, how much these things hurt Christ. How it must feel to his heart. If we could truly understand that and get a hold of it, I believe it would make us better Christians. I believe it would make us better witnesses. Because you know what we do when we get our feelings hurt? We either quit, stick our lip out and pout, get all miffed and muffed, don't talk to anybody, walk around grouchy, whatever it is that we do. What benefit is that to Christ? But if we would understand it ain't about me, it's about him, it's him that they're hurting, then that would make us better Christians, because that would give us more of a desire, more of a drive, more of a zeal to reach people for him, to ease his pain. He died for us so that we can escape the torture and the pain of hell. The least we can do is live for him.
That's right. Amen.
But again, even as Christians, and I want to tell you something, and you may think this is egotistical, but I want to say it plain so that you understand. I think I'm a pretty good Christian. I do. But I do this stuff. I still do this stuff. I truly believe that if we could die to ourselves and get the heart of Christ, it would compel us to do way more than we are doing. I'm not saying people here aren't doing it. There are people here who do a lot to try to witness and try to reach people and try to win souls and work and do those sort of things. I know there are people here that do that. But I believe that if we can lay aside those things that the flesh wants and the flesh has and the flesh latches onto, we would do even more. We would be compelled to do even more. And it would drive us. Then maybe, just maybe, we would get one or two more. We would be able to reach another one for Christ. We would be able to bring somebody back in. That's really what I got. And I don't know what you needed out of it or what you need to do with it. But I needed to understand something, and God made it crystal clear to me. We quote scriptures. Where two or three are gathered in my name, there I am in the midst. And I'm going to pretend like everything's all right with it. It ain't. I said at the beginning of this that, it'd be easy to get discouraged and disappointed and everything, but we're here and God's here, and I know that's true. But I still went to the run with it.
Okay.
That's right. Me either.
But then I had to sit here and get a good whooping. It's not me that they rejected. It's not this church that they rejected.
Right.
It's Christ that they rejected. And again, there are some, I don't think anybody here, but there are some who, if they heard this, would say, you just say that kind of stuff because you want people to come to your church, and this and that, and the other thing. And because, that's what preachers are supposed to say, and that sort of thing. No, I'm saying that because that's what God just told me. That's what I just got to look with. And I need to be at that point where tomorrow night, if there is only two of you matter just as much to God as if there were a
That's
dozen.
right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
And because God cares as much about two of you as he does about 1,000. As his servant, it is my place to feel the same way about you. It is my place to give you everything that God has for you. And not get so bummed out and down that I can't give you what God has for you because my little feelings are hurt. And that's how we all need to be. There's not one soul that God does not care for.
Right. Amen.
He's in control. His will be done.
Right.
All things work together for good. We could all be. But you know that last one I just said? I can say more free and more honest now than I have to say before. All things work together for his good. If everybody would have showed up, I probably wouldn't have got the whipping I got. And God wouldn't have spoken to me the way he spoke to me and made that clear to me as he made clear to me. You know, I've been preaching the last little while about being broken and being emptied and grief-filled. And so we need to pray for that. Well, I'm getting. Be careful what you ask for.
That's right.
Amen. Sometimes it takes these things. Yeah. You know, you all heard the saying, sometimes he's got to put you on your back to get you to look up.
Right.
Sometimes he's got to break you in order to fix you the right way, in order to remold you the right way, to do what needs to be done. I could go on and on because God won't be good. Most of it is for me, so you can go home and get your own.